Artin weapons are the new addition to Monster Hunter Wilds and play a huge part in Wilds Endgame. This new weapon is very interesting to take a look at because Artian weapons potentially have the highest elemental stats in the game you can achieve in Monster Hunter Wilds as of the 1.000.030 patch. To craft the perfect weapon, you will need to go through the painstaking process of grinding to obtain the weapon parts, and for this, well, you are going to need a lot of luck, and that is why we at Gamer Braves are here to help you on Artian weapons.
Hey, this is Sean from Gamer Braves. It's been 8 years since we established Gamer Braves channel. We went to a lot of overseas game conference. We did a lot of exclusive interview with a lot of prominent figures from the industry, Ryuzo Sugimoto, Sean Layden, and even Yagu. One of the easiest way to support us is to subscribe to our channel. Support like this will actually gives us motivation and pushes us to produce better content. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
Artian weapons crafting can be accessible once players have completed the HR20 after fighting Tempered Lalabarina and Guardian Fulgur Anjanath. Starting from here, every time players defeat tempered monsters, players will obtain weapon parts to craft Artian weapons. Much like the decoration jewels, the items are awarded randomly and revealed at the end of every hunt. Each weapon has a rarity level of 6, 7, or 8. Higher rarity weapons boast better base stats and more gem slots. Rarity 8 weapon parts, which are the ancient weapon fragments, is what you are going to need and can only be obtained by fighting tier 3 tempered monsters such as Tempered Agvel, Tempered Gomagala, Tempered Redao, and Tempered Jindahad as well. In order to craft Artian weapons, you need to use the same rarity of weapon parts. Should you want a specific element, you are required to have 2 weapon parts that share the same element. The Artian bonus on each part will also affect the final weapon. You can check out the preview on your right hand of the screen. To make the best out of the Artian weapons forging, elemental infusion, attack infusion, and affinity infusion also play a huge part in building your perfect weapon. Let's say if you want to forge fire dual blades with high affinity, you are going to want to combine 3 weapon parts that have fire elements and affinity infusion. When you forge the weapon, you will get an elemental damage modifier for combining weapon parts that have the same elements and high affinity as a production bonus. Therefore, with this combination, it can increase your elemental damage and critical hit damage as a base Artian weapon without the reinforcement bonus just yet. Maybe you want to increase the damage on your bowguns with the same step as before, combining 3 weapon parts, but this time you need to make sure that all 3 weapon parts have attack infusion so that you will get attack infusion as a bonus production. For instance, you can combine a broken blade, crushed tube, and rusted device, all of which have paralysis and affinity bonus, to create a paralysis insect glyph that focuses on critical hits. Simply adding 3 distinct element components will turn it into non-elemental weapons. When speaking about elemental, the elemental type that we can craft for Artian weapon is fire, thunder, water, ice, dragon, paralysis, sleep, blast, and poison. There are a total of 4 parts that you can get, which are the blade, tube, disc, and device. Each weapons will have their own specific recipe, and here are the recipe. Now, this is where RNG comes into play. Each Artian weapon can be reinforced up to 5 times, and each level of reinforcement will give your weapon a random bonus. The random bonus you can get from reinforcing your weapon is attack boost, affinity boost, element boost, and sharpness boost. However, for light bowguns and heavy bowguns, instead of sharpness boost, it will receive capacity boost instead. To reinforce Artian weapons, you will need special ore materials obtained from festival shares at the smelting foundries in the Everforge. You can get these by speaking to Rokul or collect them from Nata at your camp. After defeating the high rank version of Jindahad, you will unlock the ability to break down monster parts into more of this ore. To do so, visit Rokul at the foundry in the Oil Well Basin base camp. You can also dismantle the Artian weapons you have no more use for, and it will return the reinforced materials to you. The optimal upgrade value you are looking for is either 5 elemental boosts or 4 elemental boosts and 1 sharpness boost for elemental weapons, or just swap elemental boost to attack boost for raw damage melee weapon. If you are crafting heavy bowgun or light bowgun, then you may want a different combination depending on your build. For example, if you want to craft dual blades with higher dragon elemental, you may want to get 5 elemental boost stats to complement the dragon element. Let's say the first 5 dual blades you crafted does not provide the desired stats. In this case, 5 elemental boosts, What you need to do is keep on farming enough materials so that you have enough to keep crafting the weapons until you get the desired stats. Which, for example, the 13th dual blades you crafted has the optimal boost. Then, you need to craft another 12 dual blades, and only the 13th dual blades you are going to use the optimal materials, which is the affinity and dragon elemental for your dragon elemental dual blades. You are going to need to burn through a lot of materials just to get the 5 elemental boost stats. Please note that once the weapon is crafted, the potential bonuses from the upgrades are set in stone. There is no way to change it for now. So far, at the time of making this video, there is no other way to manipulate the result, therefore you have to grind a lot of Artian weapons just to get the stats you want. Like I said earlier, it is a painstaking process, but it will all be worth it in the end. That is it for Artian weapon guides from GamerBraves. For more extended guide, you can go to our website at gamerbraves.com. If you're still here, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more future videos just like this one. Happy hunting!